All right. This was where we had to do the Rich Spoils event, so I got to travel back now. Gosh darn it. Hopefully we don't get attacked. All right, we're good. So we gotta go to Foulstone directly to fix whatever's going on. Alright, do we have to go down? No. Just be here. A Void scout ship has arrived in the colony's orbit, having returned from a long expedition. Their hold is filled with trophies, and their Prometheum tanks are nearly empty. Sell fuel to them. Oh, +4 profit factor. Alright. Okay, so that's all we needed to do for that. Okay, we can start a new project over here. Nothing at the moment. Because I don't have enough reputation at the moment. Or chemicals. So there's a lot of these where I'm going to have to get more items. And the Protectorate Giants, which I haven't completed yet. Interesting. Alright, back to the system map. Welcome to YouTube, Kohler69. Warp jump went smoothly. None of the deck officers on duty reported incidents. However, a strange discovery waited the Lord Captain return to his quarters. The guards sworn to earth that nobody had entered, but everything was messed up. Alright, well, that's a quick save here. Alright, now our objective is to get way over here, so... we need to get some points. Here we go. One of the macro cannon clans has sounded the alarm. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to do a face-to-face battle here. Got to do a lot of these when you're traveling, apparently. Alright, have fun. See ya. Alright. The void regulation's already high. Abelard, get your booty up there. Pascal, get your booty up there. Jay, we can get you up here. Indira, up here. Roulette, up here. Start the battle. Oh, this will be fun.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
If we're gonna break the veil, let's break the veil, baby.
Can I fall back now?
If I deal death with my hands.
God, she's good.
I am not your xenopath, monkey.
These guys shoot like stormtroopers, man. Friendly fire and all.
I want a medal for that one. You've got a problem. I've got a going somewhere.
Uh-oh. Oh, a new wave of baddies and a big nasty blobber in the middle. I think we're gonna give finest hour to Pascal, and he's gonna go have a little bit of fun right now. That was pretty awesome. I can do another thing. Let's get another AoE here. Skill, my buddy. Good job, man. Alright, we can go ahead and give... let's give Roulette another round. Oh no, I give it to Adira. Oh well. Well, either way.
What?
A tactically sound approach.
Oh, here comes more bosses. Oh, I'm so glad I sent Abelard up in there. Perfect time for him to be up in the middle of this. Alright, he's going to charge. Oh my god. The camera is all sorts of not happy with the positioning here right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and toggle. Let's see how this goes.
Indeed, one fewer target. Follow my lead. I took care of this one. At your beck and call, one fewer target.
Okay. I think that's all his momentum spent. I wonder if I can get...
On it.
Okay.
Who if not me? The best defense is a good offense.
Got the one behind him too, that's nice.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Ouch! I like the fact that they're bunching up over here because these two guys have some pretty good AoEs. And I got grenades, so we'll be good to go. Oh, and we have a turret on our side too. I didn't even see that. Very nice. All right, let's you guys can take the heat.
Be gone.
Just a minor setback.
Earliet, get that plague bearer.
This heating is beneath me.
Still didn't get him.
If it serves your cause.
Die!
Like that's a wrap. So much trash loot. Alright, let's turn around and get the hell out of here, back to the bridge. Alright, while that's doing that, let me keep Alright.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Chart some new routes, get some more points. Perfect. This is where we actually want to start heading, because I want to get over here somehow. So we're going to... Well, let's quick save again. Alright, here we go. Let's go ballistic skill. Success. Alright, so we avoided a confrontation that time, which is nice. Alright, let's chart some new routes. There we go. That's what I was looking for, was Kranich. Because that's where I have a main quest. 2 main quests there. So, quick save again. And I'm willing to bet we got to go down to Tenebris Aquae next. Well, I'm not going to be able to get back to Janus, so... Sorry. Yeah, let's trust in the Navigator's talent. Oh, I got 2 points from that. She did her job well. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to get to go here, so this is where we'll be able to get right on the next main quest here. The plasma drive crew is begging for help. Thin and graceful warp creatures, laughing merrily, have caused a massacre in the drive bay. More and more people are losing their minds and joining the carnage. The lunacy has to be stopped. Oh, screw it. Let's go do it. Why not? It's more XP, right? Gives me a chance to go, Alright, time to go deal with another threat on board my ship.
Rise to the top.
All right, here we go.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will fight if I must.
All right, we got a lot of people up to the right, not so many to the left. Let's get my sharpshooters in place here. Abelard, you go up here. Pascal, you follow in his footsteps. Idira, right behind them. Jay, right in the middle, and we're gonna go.
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet. Hear you moving.
We got a hell of a lot coming from up top there. All right, I see.
Tell me, and it is done. You jest. Sure. Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
Let's see if I can hit anybody from here. I can definitely get the demonette. Okay.
Never quite there.
Okay, we're getting one coming around the backside. Ouch!
Will perish for this affront.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally.
Do I have any line of sight to any other ones? Probably not, so we'll hold off on his,
Who if not me?
I mean, in all fairness, we probably need to move up.
On it.
Abelard, there's a ladder over here. I should go up with her. Alright, Pascal I'm going to send over here by the ladder. I like that YouTube name, Big Squatch Squad. Big Squatch Squad. Welcome to the YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, don't forget we're multi-streaming here and on Twitch, so you can choose where you watch live. 5 p.m. Central right now with the holiday schedule. Day-to-day stuff happens here on YouTube, though. Game guides, game news, TV shows, film reviews, tabletop news, all sorts of nerd stuff, and member videos. So if you're a member of the channel, you get access to like analytics reports, and today I was updating everybody on the sci-fi anthology that we're going to start writing with our community members starting January 1st. So check those videos out if you're a new channel member on YouTube. But if you're watching on Twitch, every day at 5 p.m., usually for a few hours. We started a little bit early today because it's the holidays. Why not? Those guys are ripe for an AoE. They're all just gathered up right in one spot. It's gonna be so tasty when I make this happen.
I approach the designated position. If I must.
My soul sings in
This kingdom is beneath me. My heart sinks with the thrill of battle.
forsaken
If
me.
it serves your cause. Stop trying, monkey.
All right, Jay, let's go ahead and move you up a little bit so that you can help
This battlefield air is
Pascal.
I can do that with the right incentive.
All right. Oh, I can't quite get those guys because the AoE's not quite right. Can I get him with a grenade? No. All right. Boo. Can I get these two guys? I can totally get these two. It's fair enough. Oh, she gets to give him full. All right, here you go, bro.
I hold
Works of
all the
magic, man.
cards.
Where do I need to get line of sight on those guys? Here we go. Very nice, sir.
Request approved.
Alright, she's in a bad place to get line of sight.
Am I getting
Step
paid
back a
for
little
this?
bit.
Aw, you're no fun. I can do that with the
I
right
love Jay.
incentive.
She's such a cool character. Alright, I have no line of sight on anybody. Unless I move up.
Another enemy down. Accept your lot. I'll make it happen.
I missed.
I'll see to it personally.
Missed again. Boo. This should be it.
The divine agony of death.
Looty loot. I didn't loot the last few times because it's all just junk, but you know.
Let us not dawdle.
Alright, we should be about to make planetfall. And that's when we'll do our leveling up. I should probably check some of the new gear I got, because I haven't checked gear in a while. Alright, let's chart some new routes from here. Alright, for the moment though, we have main quests here. So, this will be getting back into the CRPG elements for the first time in a little while, which is nice. This is where the game shines, the CRPG. I mean, there's great ship-based combat and it's deep exploration, but for me, I just love the CRPG components more. Lord Captain, according to telemetry, we're in the system of Kiavagama, the main industrial ward of the Von Valancius dynasty. However, our astropath reports that attempts to contact Governor Gaprak have been unsuccessful. But, wait, Lord Captain, new reports coming in. Kiavagama is sending a request to exchange data. Should we accept it? Absolutely. As you command. Suddenly, a deafening screech erupts from the bridge's Vox system. You hear violent tirades of garbled Benharic code like low chuckles of machinery. Lord Captain, interference detected in the compartment's Vox system. Looks like the bridge is cut off from the rest of the void ship. Oh, we're getting a book event. Nice. What a way to arrive in the system. I love these book events, man. This is something I loved watching and playing through in like Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. I think they were very well done. And the Pathfinder games as well. The Owlcat's done. I like these. Let me double check here real quick before we go through this. I want to make sure that I don't have any things pinging at me because we've been going for an hour and a half and I haven't checked anything outside of the game yet. Alright, let's see here. That music is so good. Sector Coronis Expanse, Region Cineris Maleficum. Location Kranich. Material, picked report on events on the bridge while entering Kiavagama, recorded by Servo Skull Watcher the 16th. Start of picked recording. The Void Ship's bridge. Sounds of working cogitators and officers' footsteps. The everyday scene is interrupted by an ear-splitting beeping sound, followed by lumens going out. In the dim glow of candles and emergency lights, one of the officers in frame cries out. Another falls to her knees, clutching her head. Over the beeping of voxes, shouts can only just be heard. "What's going on? The doors are locked! We've lost contact with all compartments!" One of the bridge officers turns to the throne. "Lord Captain, the vox stations are malfunctioning and overloading the system. None of our outgoing transmissions are getting through. The incoming ones that do make it are distorted beyond interpretation." The Lord Captain gives the order to ... decipher the incoming Vox transmissions at all costs. Proceed. A team of decryption experts get to work. Data togethers are inserted into sockets as they connect to the cogitators. One of the Vox clerics leans over the console. Another is writing something on a piece of parchment, but then she bursts into maniacal laughter and stabs herself in the eye with a steel quill. Another scream, this time a tech priest who is mid-prayer, tears himself to pieces with his own mechadendrites. More and more lunatics are mutilating themselves and lunging at others. Portion of picked recording damage after contact with unknown object. An enforcer shoves a rabid servitor away from the Lord Captain as he... Oh, wow. Rush to help the crew, shouting orders. Success! The image on the pict is fuzzy, nothing but glimpses of people, shouting, racket, and the Lord Captain's orders. Within minutes, the crazed crew members are either dead or bound and unconscious. The officers clustered around the Lord Captain are barely breathing, but unharmed. Scrap code! The voice belongs to the on-deck engine seer who has turned the Lord Captain from his station. "We've been attacked with a scrap code, a tech heresy designed to corrupt machines. The transmission received from the planet was infected with this taint, and is now running through the ship's veins. Omnissiah, preserve us!" The Voidborn officer appears before the Lord Captain once more. Whatever it is that is attacking us, we have a backup procedure that can circumvent the Vox barrier. In the atrium leading to the bridge, there's a terminal for an isolated system that might still be in effect. A loud pop. The pipes over the officers' heads burst, and a blast of hot air flings the Voidborn away from the Lord Captain and his body slamming straight through a cogitator panel. The picked frame spins uncontrollably, the servo skull jolted by the gust. The picked recorder fogs over, the Vox picking up the crackling of electricity in a death cry. "Gas on the bridge!" a junior attendant shouts and instantly doubles over, inhaling the poisoned air. The rogue trader... ... By the way, guys, this is the stuff that good CRPGs are made of, when they can pull you into the moment with great writing. It is better when they're voiced and they have cinematic stuff, but this is going back to the roots of any good tabletop gameplay where you've had the DM just explaining this massive scene as it's unfolding. You're making choices and dice rolls along the way. I'm going to give the crew the order to evacuate immediately with my persuasion. Success. The rogue trader personally oversees the evacuation. Bring the plasma cutters. Get the wounded to the exit. The officers repeat his orders. When the servo skull following the rogue trader reaches the doors, they fall to the plasma cutters and crumble outward. The rogue trader is the last to leave the bridge. Leaning on a support beam, the rogue trader takes several deep breaths, trying to flush his lungs with air. Then he straightens, smooths his uniform, and heads towards a goal unknown only to him. Or known only to him, sorry. The servo skull follows. It's very much written like a dime store novel, right? The atrium is in a state of panic. Silhouettes skitter about. That's a cool piece of art, by the way. So that's the cogitator. Silhouettes skitter about in a dark hall, illuminated only by the flickering of emergency lumens. Curt orders and someone's feverish word of prayer can be heard. Having lost all communication, the beheaded ship is writhing in agony. It takes a while for the Lord Captain to find the cogitator mentioned by the fallen officer. The panel of the isolated terminal is riddled with cracks and bloodstains, and on the floor by the terminal, a tech priest is lying in a heap with his head smashed and technical liquids mixed with blood oozing out of his ports. The Lord Captain decides to... ... take my chances to restore the terminal. Success! Rogue Trader rips the power key off the tech priest's mechadendrite and opens the cover on the terminal. Sparks fly into his face, but he is confident in his manipulation of the tangled wires and clanging levers. After replacing the cover and ensuring that the system is restored, the Lord Captain brings up the required data on the screens. The maintenance bay is sending out hundreds of desperate distress calls that have gone unanswered up to now. When the machines went out of control and started turning people insane, others, driven by some hateful and paranoid logic, started butchering the servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The tech priests have sustained heavy losses, but the remains of the cult are still holding the line. Out of everything that's happening on the ship, the situation at the maintenance bay is the most dire. The Lord Captain knows where help is needed most. He decides to ... head to the maintenance bay by myself. I'm on this. Let's get it done. The rogue trader arrives at a moment too soon. The crew, frightened out of their wits, have already cornered the priests of the Omnissiah and are about to execute them. The Lord Captain stands between the angry mob and the tech priests, his sheer presence already giving the crowd pause. Harshly cutting off any objections to the crew, the rogue trader orders the officers he gathered on the way here to escort the mutineers out and set up a guard post outside the bay, where the tech priests begin to offer desperate prayers to the crippled machine spirits. Return to the bridge. The walk to the bridge is uneventful. The crisis has passed. Although wounded and crippled, the ship nevertheless is returning to normal operations. Life on the bridge is as bustling as ever, even though the people are surrounded by destruction. The senior officers have the situation under control and people have been organized. The emergency crew have already finished repairing the pipes, the technomats are setting up cogitators and consoles, and the healers are bagging up what few corpses there are and examining the wounded. By the comm station, the rogue trader runs into the Voxmaster. Praise the Emperor, you're in one piece, Lord Captain. The situation on board is satisfactory. I was just in the middle of setting up comm channels. Soon all the Voxcasters will be fully operational. Another man appears in the picked frame, a junior officer completely out of breath, carrying a heap of scrolls. The Voxmaster nods at him. There are reports, Lord Captain. If you find yourself able to return to your station, I can immediately give you a rundown on the state of affairs on the ship. End of the picked recording. So that right there, you know, for some people, a wall of text like that might be boring, but I think those are really cool when they're well done like that because you get a chance to really sink your teeth into the roleplay aspect of it and have these tense moments that are mini events between like the main space battles and everything else. It's a nice way to break up the tedium of like space flight by having events in between that, and then oh, now we get to go into CRPG and oh, here's some ship-based combat and everything else. Um, that's cool stuff. I'm gonna timestamp that out for its own video, actually.